Earlier this week, we saw a poll that indicated that Americans support legal abortion at a level that we haven't seen before. It seems as if, with each passing month, public support for access to legal abortion just keeps increasing. What does that tell you about the elections in November, and how will this affect former President Trump in his showing at the polls?
Well, I think what it tells us, and again, we've known that there's strong public support, but you're right. As people are dealing with the devastation of Dobbs and the real life implications that are all the more stories that are all the more being told every day, we're seeing that public support rise. And I think it first of all tells us that it's no mistake that the same groups that are seeking to restrict abortion, ban abortion, criminalize doctors, criminalize women, are also the same groups that are seeking to undermine the ability of people to vote, to intimidate people, to try to keep people from participating in the political process by either acting like the process is rigged or by acting like there's no hope. Because what we know is that this extremist view is not something that the vast majority of people support. And so I think, first of all, what that tells us about what we're going to be dealing with over the next 200 days is a movement that does not want people to show up, to vote, and to use their voice. And we all are going to need to have a role in encouraging civic participation, I think, in those, in light of those deep threats. I also think what it tells you, and we saw this right after Dobbs, where certain office holders started trying to waffle on their positions or to hide their positions. I think it also tells you that politicians know that this is important. And so it's going to be this is popular. And so it's going to be very important for your viewers and for all of us as Americans to get very specific about what we are demanding of our office holders, of people who want to hold the public trust and run for office, to understand their positions and to understand who is backing them, and to make sure that if you are someone that supports reproductive health care, which is the vast majority of people, that you know what positions what positions folks are holding. Because I think that you're going to see a lot of attempts at misinformation, at disinformation. We even saw it yesterday at the Supreme Court, where in the wake of Justice Sotomayor just reading harrowing accounts of what has happened to women, some of the justices looking down at their papers, becoming a bit more silent, because this is a reality. And so we just need to be very vigilant and understand, and really understand what positions people have here. And of course, this Supreme Court was created by a far-right legal movement that has backed a far-right political movement. And it's important to remember that.